Can you hear me? Can y'all guys hear me now? Can you guys hear me? Okay. All right then. So yeah, I had to cut off my earpiece. Yeah. So I got that nervous energy when it comes to Jermell Charlo. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know what kind of headspace he in. You know what I'm saying? And is he gonna listen to Derek James like he's supposed to? You know what I'm saying? And Brian Castano, I believe he want to. I think he's coming up with that upset energy. And both of these guys are good, man. Shit. I know everybody got. You know what I'm saying? They got the beer ready. They got the. Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. So So who y'all got? I know everybody in here probably got Jamel Charlo. I think he gonna go in there. I think he gonna make the adjustments. What's going on, Levi? What's going on? Could they hear me?
What
The,
up? What up? What up,
my,
Pocahontas? Yeah, yeah, we can hear you, bro. We can hear you.
okay, because I had problems with my headset.
Yeah, you
Mm,
good to go, man. But yeah, you said you saw some nervous energy.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because you never know how Jamel's gonna come out. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get the discipline on Jamel, or you know what I'm saying, or we're gonna get that emotional. Because he's saying a lot of crap, and that's a lot to put on yourself to go out there and perform, and you know what I'm saying, back up what you're saying. You know,
That's right. That's okay, man. I mean, I like the shit talk. That's what we need in boxing. We need more of it, more of that passion, more of that drive, more of that energy. You get what I'm saying? We need that in boxing. Like what Jamel does, bro. I like it. Some people don't like it, but I love it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he doing what he doing. He winning, got 3 belts, and he talking his shit like any other boxer could or would do. I mean, I like my humble boxers too, like Earl Spence. He real humble. He don't talk much shit. He don't really say much or whatever. But
yeah,
I
but
like,
the only,
yeah,
the only thing I'm saying is, he fights a little too emotional. When he get too hype.
mm.
Like in Tony Harrison fight. You know what I'm saying? I know the build up was a lot worse, but when he gets a little too much with it, he tends to be off. You know what I'm saying? He's just a little off. You
Well,
know,
maybe we see a different Charlo tonight.
that's what I'm saying. Maybe hopefully, what I'm saying, we see some. He said he went back to doing some things that some old school stuff. Like he
Yeah,
went back to swimming, and uh, he said he back on that knockout shit. So that's what I want to see.
yeah, man. I mean, I'm pretty sure Derek James done, put a bug in his ear. Like, watch the other, or study the last fight and whatnot. I'm pretty sure they touched up on some things.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we're gonna see the same Charlo tonight. Just like we didn't see the same Charlo in the second Tony Harrison fight. We saw a different one. We saw a more focused and one that was more relentless. Now I want to see that Charlo in every fight. Tony
Yeah,
Harrison Charlo too. I want to
yeah,
see that in all his fights.
yeah. So we got everybody ready, everybody prepared, everybody what I'm saying, got your drink on. You know what I'm saying? I just had a little time today, so in between my loads. So I said, shoot, let me come on and see what everybody thinking is, what the atmosphere, see what the energy like out there. And
Anticipation, man. We
I
waiting.
know, I know, man. I'm like tripping, man, because I'm gonna have to shut it down so I can watch the fight. I thought I was gonna be home, but I was like, no, I'm still out right now. So shoot.
Man, the fight don't come on till super later, man. You got time.
Shit. I gotta get all the way to Texas, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
You gotta get to Texas.
I'm in Missouri right now.
Hmm.
So I got to drive down there and get ready. But I probably ain't gonna make it today. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna just watch it. You know what I'm saying? From where I'm at, and you know. But y'all don't feel that nervous energy? Y'all think he got this?
Yeah, he got this, man. I don't feel what you feeling.
Mm-mm. So
I think you're alone on this one. You might not be alone though, but
well, Brian Castano, his work rate is superb, bro. His work rate is superb, and he's a smart dude. He's athletic. You know what I'm saying? You
yeah, but
know,
we both agreed that the last fight was a draw.
yeah. But I mean, but you could see, Charlo slipping. You know what I'm saying? He was just like you said, going back to them damn ropes. I just don't want him to go back into the same pattern. I want him to be able to be versatile in this fight and keep it in the center of the ring and do his thing. You know what I'm saying? And you just don't know which one he gonna get. You know what I'm saying? And
And on top of that, you don't know which Castano we gonna get. So we can't really, we can want what we want from Charlo. We can want all the different things, from Charlo. But also, he's still fighting another guy that's also, equal to his level. We saw that in the first fight. So you
yep,
know,
yep. So
you gotta, yeah, he gonna make some adjustments.
yep. You know what I'm saying? He said something about he kind of let it slip a little bit. He was talking about the pressure in one of the interviews, and he said, but Derek James don't want me talking about the game plan. So I'm thinking, what I'm saying, Jamal was probably gonna come in there and put some pressure on that kid and try to get him up out of there, using the jab, staying behind the jab, and what I'm saying, just putting a lot of pressure on
I
Castano.
don't think he just gonna get. I don't think he's gonna get Castano out of it. Castano's tough, bro.
Really?
He's tough.
He is tough, but shit, if anybody can do it, it'll be Jermell Charlo, I think. But the boy is slippery though. He is.
If Castano come with what he came with last time, I don't see any knockouts. If
Mm,
even and then if he comes with anything better than what he came with last time, guaranteed no knockouts.
You think he got the footwork for that?
Yeah, I do. He was pushing Charlo back to the ropes, man. You gotta understand something. He was pushing him back. That means Charlo was on the back foot. So
Right. But what I'm
if he
saying
all
is,
he got to do is if he can pull that off,
hmm
or something better than that. You see what I'm saying? Like if he can make the adjustments and pull off and start landing his shots, so I mean he can pretty much do the same thing he want with Charlo as he did in the first one. If Charlo doesn't make the adjustments, and
now
so
now Castano can box. Now he can box on the
mhm.
back foot. What's up, -9? What's happening, bro? -9 in the
Castano reminds me of Virgil Ortiz, man. They box very similar. They explosive, and when they explosive, they pick their shots very very wise, very clean.
yeah.
So they both Castano and Virgil Ortiz is nice in my opinion. Like when it comes to that skill, and also I forgot the other guy's name. I ain't gonna talk about him. I forgot his name. He was
Who?
on the undercards of the Errol Smith Ugas fight.
Oh, you talking about Boots?
Nah, not Boots. Boots wasn't on the undercard Ugas and Errol fight.
That's a good question. I saw the
Boots
underdog.
Boots fight today.
Oh yeah, that's right. He is on the undercard. Man, my mind is well. You know, I'll be
It's
working.
all good, brother. We
I
got you.
might be everywhere. What's
We
going
got you.
on,
'Cause I
who's
know you.
real? Click the link, bro. Come on up. Um, yeah, man. Yeah, Boots gonna be in there, so I think that's gonna be a good fight. With him and
Yeah, what you think about him and Castile Clayton? They both undefeated
yeah, yeah. Clayton, I don't think he got the tools to really withstand, the hand speed of Boots.
and that
Uh,
relentlessness. Yeah, I don't think
yeah,
so either.
yeah. I think he's gonna go in there and he's gonna run into a damn buzz saw. And I mean,
He gonna get. I think he gonna get clipped and then start to back up, and Boots is gonna just get on him like he gets on everybody. That's how he does. He clip you.
hmm
The rap.
just like he did, what's his name, Van Heerden. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? He's just his hand speed is something to be, I mean, to behold, man. I mean, he's so fast. His reflexes are ridiculous, and his punch angles are crazy.
Yeah,
So,
and he's a big welterweight too. Reminds me
uh,
of Ugas. Ugas is a big welterweight.
and he got a 74-inch reach. So,
Right. And
you
he's
know,
tall, and he's like up there. You get what I'm saying? I ain't saying super tall, but you get what I'm saying. He got height over his opponents,
yeah.
especially
What's
his
that? What's
retrievers.
that you drinking on, man? What was that you just chugged back? Who's real? What's that?
Some peanuts.
Oh, okay. All right. Look like you got the set TV up on the wall. You ready?
Nah, nah, nah. I'm at work.
Oh,
That's
okay.
Hold on. Let me turn this YouTube off. Nah, that's security cameras.
Mm-hmm.
That's
So
security cameras.
you having any second thoughts? You from Houston. You ain't having no second thoughts. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know
Well,
what.
oh nah, nah. I'm ninth round stoppage. Castano won't make it past the ninth.
Mm-hmm.
How y'all see that? Did y'all watch the first fight?
Yeah, we did, but I think that Jamil, like what they say, it wasn't so much as what Castano was doing. It was what Jamil allowed him to do. You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
get that, but you can't have it both ways. You can't say you see some type of nervousness in him
Well,
and have a stoppage of not
well,
I
not
didn't say
undefeated.
nothing about
I
no
don't care. I
nervousness.
don't
No,
care.
not you, whole
Anytime,
time.
anytime I have a fighter that I like, you know what I'm saying, I have nervous energy. You know what I'm saying? Because anything can happen in boxing. You know what I'm saying? Like when Errol Spence Jr. got knocked down in the Ugas fight, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? When his mouthpiece came out
Hmm.
and stuff like that can happen in boxing, and
So
you
you
get
so you nervous for every fight then?
basically.
I'm about to say because that could go for any. I mean that type of ideology and logic could go for any type of boxing. I mean if you
I
like.
think it's more so like anxiousness than like
Yeah.
nervousness.
Well,
No, I get it. I get it. I
what
mean
I'm saying, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? I'm
yeah,
like,
whatever
oh,
you wanna.
I hope nothing crazy. You just want them to beat them, and nothing have no weird shit happen. You know what I'm saying in the fight. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
like
saying?
no robberies or anything like that.
No robberies, no slips, and you get
Yeah, like last time.
But I think the fans we done nowadays we done got caught up in so much robberies, and yeah, they do exist and it happens, but it's not as often as we. It's not as often as people try to make it seem like.
yeah.
When you see a guy getting outboxed, that's what you see. That's what everyone sees. That's what the judges see. You get
Mm,
what I'm saying? So it's like like I said, robberies do exist, but it's not. It's people really over exaggerate it, in my opinion, nowadays. You see what I'm saying? They were like, "Oh, he got robbed," or like Manny Pacquiao, Jeff Horn. Now we clearly saw Manny Pacquiao outbox
yeah.
Jeff Horn and beat him. We clearly saw it. But then you got fans out here that say, "Yeah, well, Bud beat the man who beat the man." Yeah,
Yeah.
basic. I
Hold
mean,
on, bro.
basically,
Of course.
basically, like,
Right.
and we know Manny Pacquiao won that fight. So yes, he did get robbed, definitely. But what I'm saying, the point I'm making, and I digress, is that it's not as often. It's over exaggerated nowadays, like robbery. So we shouldn't be looking forward to it. You know what I'm saying? Like I think we
Well,
should. If you see
Man, my
one man
man got
winning,
robbed, man. My man got robbed in that first fight.
well, we
who?
know we know they want to humble them Charlos. You know what I'm saying? So, you know,
Nobody likes the Charlos.
I thought it
mm,
was a draw. I thought the first fight was a draw. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And
it
I went
is.
over it.
So you literally scored it 6 rounds for 6 rounds.
Yeah, I thought it was a draw. We'll say six.
No. I'm asking.
What
I'm
you got on the
asking.
Black Star?
I'm
Yeah,
asking.
definitely.
You
6-6.
you scored that fight round by round. You got a 6 rounds to 6 rounds.
Yeah, I had it 6-6. I had it even. I had it even.
Man, boxing is trash, bro.
Mm.
That don't
Yep.
mean boxing trash.
Well,
Boxing is
as long
trash.
as you got
When
these,
I
when we
mean,
can
because
sit up here,
like if I ask you the same question if I ask you the same question, you're gonna have it differently. So that's just to be a difference in opinion. That don't make boxing trash because
well,
your
when
opinion
we
is
can
different
sit,
from mine.
let's
what I
say
mean is,
boxing
what I
is
say that
subjective.
is, well, we as fans can sit up here and literally admit to fighters being robbed. I mean, what we got going on here?
I
Let's
mean, that's what any fight though. You always got your fans. You got people who thought Manny Pacquiao beat Floyd Mayweather. You get what I'm saying? We have
yeah,
a difference in opinion, bro. Everyone's not
Black
gonna think
Star,
the
you
same.
can do, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you want to, you still on mute. You know what I'm saying? Take yourself out. There you go.
Hey,
All right,
salute, bro. Salute. There. Thanks for having me on here, man.
hey, no
Live.
problem.
Anyway,
Salute.
yes, indeed.
What up?
What
What
you
up?
got?
All right, my bro. Good to meet y'all. Man, you got a good program, man. I've been checking you out here, for the last couple of weeks, man. I working crazy hours, so I catch you when I can. But I'm glad I finally get a chance to jump on here with you.
I'm
Yeah, man.
glad to help.
Yeah, bro. I'm out of Houston, man. So I'm a little bit partial, but I tell you, man, I'm really counting on Jermell to come in with that big win tonight, man. Um, the one thing I want to see him add to his repertoire, which he did not use in the first fight, is that uppercut.
I knew you was gonna say that.
Yeah,
Hey,
he got to
what's your
bring it
name,
back.
brother? What's your name?
Black Star Sports TV.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think that the first fight was a draw, or did you think Castano won, or you think Charlo won?
I don't think there was no way you could give Castano all them belts off that performance. I mean, as drunk as he was in that 11th round. I mean,
Okay.
he
So
got
what's
caught
your
time.
So what's your verdict though?
Was my verdict? No, I think I was cool with the draw, but I was more disappointed with Jermell for not doing the things that Derek James was trying to get him to do.
Right. So basically, Castano didn't do enough, and Mel allowed that, and he also didn't do enough. So neither did enough to get a victory. This is why it was a
so
draw.
that's how you get the draw. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I can live with the draw, but I just didn't think that was good enough for him to take the belts from the man.
Because
Right.
we all can admit, can't we all admit that we seen a better Mel?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Here,
we gonna see him tonight.
all right, here we go with my boy here. All right. What up, Ben?
What up, OG?
Shalom, shalom, Pool. What's good, who?
What's
What up?
going
What up?
on,
What's
Ben?
good
What's
with the
happening,
rest of the
bro?
brothers on the panel, man? We got Undisputed today, Pool.
Yes, we do.
It's here now. Ain't no more capping. Ain't no more Castano excuses.
Right.
Charlo finna send his ass night today. We finna, one thing for certain though, bro,
Man, come
and
on.
G's, boy, we finna have a 4-belt undisputed champion tonight. And that's for certain.
And
Whether it be Brian Castano,
that goes to show with the
whether it be
testimony,
Brian Castano, like some of you dudes like to mention, or it gonna be Lions only, man's down, Jermell Charlo.
Yes, sir.
I'm banking on Jermell Charlo.
Facts.
we all are.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
All of us. Nobody's going for Castano, and that's Derek James is gonna get some good recognition at the. He's gonna have one undisputed champion, and he's gonna get another one when Bud stop ducking.
What's
I
going
mean,
on? What's going on, Dusty Storm?
What
What's
up?
that?
What
What you smoking on right there, boy?
Black and mild?
Mm-mm.
Hey, Paul, you read that -9 chat?
Let's see. -9 says Charlo might lose on purpose just to avoid Crawford.
oh my God.
Hey, who?
Man,
Why you gonna entertain -9, man? On a day like this, who you supposed to leave it alone? Israel,
Hey, man,
Nah,
you know
because he comes to
-9
my
waiting on you
channel, you
for
know
to
what I'm saying?
pull up so you can come with the negativity.
What he
I'm
said,
gonna shine a light on him.
Russ 1000 says, what he says, how you say that? How you say that? Castano, how you say that?
Castano.
Yeah,
Castaneda.
Castano.
Castellana or something fights like he
Castano
told
fights like Victor Ortiz.
that that's why Floyd had to do what he had to do, and he said Charlotte will catch him clean and hard this time, KO for sure. Yeah, I think I for some reason I just think I think Jermell gonna catch him, man. I think he gonna knock him out, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like that. And negative nine said everybody loves Undisputed except for when Crawford does. Nah, it ain't that. It ain't that, bro. It's just that it's the people who he fought. You know, Undisputed means something. If you got the people there, you got the competition there. You know, so if you just beat a bunch of nobodies at Undisputed and you're a special
Like
fighter,
Bud.
Yeah, we
right?
don't got no problem with Bud his accomplishments or anything like that. We give him credit for that. We just he just haven't fought anybody, man.
We give
Yeah,
him credit for it. We just put a microscope over it though and look at it.
the
Right.
accolades don't mean nothing unless you know you beat somebody for the accolade.
And yeah, accolades at one division don't mean nothing in another division. Like he
Mhm.
comes to 147, acting like everything he did at 140 is supposed to matter.
Facts.
Right. Like, you know,
Yeah.
Stevenson ain't gonna get a lot of credit if he beat those other two champions because he's such a special fighter. You know, if he beat those other two, he get those other two belts at 130. You know what I'm saying? He's seen as a fighter that's very special. He's gonna have to beat like a Tank Davis or a Devin Haney to add to his legacy. You know what I'm saying? Even though he'll have those accolades as undisputed at one,
Mm-hmm.
but he's not. They're nobodies. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
he beat those guys, Devin Haney, or you know what I'm saying, somebody on his level, he's not gonna get that real credit. And that's Terrence Crawford problem. You know what I'm saying? If he would have knocked out Danny Garcia down there, then he would have been the man. And you
Facts.
know, right. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing. Y'all making it about something personal about Crawford. Boxing has always been built this way. You know what I'm saying? You gotta beat the best to be the best. And
Exactly.
that's how everybody looking
And
at it.
nobody ever wants to talk about how Adrian Broner was in his same hit in the 140 division with Crawford for 3 years straight, and they never fought. Bud never wanted that. He never asked for AB and none of that. Never called
And the
like.
crazy part about it is, like, most people would pick
Yeah,
Bud
Brian,
over all those guys.
Bro,
yeah,
I would have picked Bud over AB. The point is, I want to see it.
Right.
Bro,
Like, why
it's
didn't it
easy hitting
happen?
the lottery than getting the Bud Crawford fight.
A negative
Hmm.
nine. Brian Castano is top competition, bro. He is.
He's
You know
sitting in
what
the
I'm saying?
Definitely,
same spot Bud is right now.
He is.
definitely.
It ain't no excuses for Bud, bro. You know, it just is what
Where is the excuse? Like when you hear people talk, right? When we talk about this stuff, what are you listening to? Like, what are you actually hearing? Like, you don't.
What
We're not.
excuse he talking about?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get to. Like, when I'm talking and we speaking facts and how we feel about it, no one's making an excuse, bro. We're not saying any excuses or anything. So it's like, is that what you want to hear? Because that's not
Is
what
he
we're saying.
saying we
all
making an
Vegas.
excuse
The Vegas,
for
yes, sir. Yeah,
salute,
so,
Mr.
you know,
Vegas?
that's the only knock against Bud. You know what I'm saying? He didn't go for the best fights. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
I
That's it.
have no, you know, I think he would beat most of the people we're talking about, but he just never pushed for it. He never had that kind of attitude to where he wanted to be the best. He had
Exactly.
an attitude like he just wanted to get
Like,
by.
he would have beat Pacquiao. So
Yeah,
why
he
didn't
just
he fight Pacquiao?
Bud would just sit around and let Bob put people in front of him, but it would never be the people that the fans, want to see.
Man, listen,
how you doing, G? Don't know what's
motherfuck
going on,
Bud,
bro.
motherfuck Terrence Catfish Crawford, his weak ass. Tired of talking. Hey, Pull, forgive me, brother. And I don't want to sound like I'm going off cut.
Nah, I'm
Motherfuck
with
Bud
you. I'm with
Crawford
you.
and
I'm with
everything.
you.
You know what? Very accomplished. I'm tired of all these motherfucking Bud Justice League making up excuses. Want a
Right.
motherfucker to defend some bullshit
Man,
like
tell him,
that.
bro.
Fuck Bud. Tell Bud it's time to fight. Period.
I
Every
agree.
time you mention that old coward ass motherfucking name, they go to reach back towards the past. Got a motherfucker explaining Udago, light 30, fuck all that shit. You gonna break this motherfucker? You got EJ in front of you, catfish. Every time -9, you want the energy, hit that link. Stop all that capping. All you Bud Justice League, fuck all that shit. Tell your boy to sign the papers. Stop all that capping. Ain't no more
Only
motherfucking excuse. EJ said he was gonna do it. He did it. He sat out and accomplished everything but one thing, catfish.
Man.
And I don't know why you motherfucker keep making up excuses for Bud. Make that motherfucker fight. Y'all say he good, he great, right? I call him an apex predator. I just know the word destroyer gonna destroy his fuck ass. Tell y'all favorite fighter to get his punk ass in the ring. That's all. Forgive me, Pull.
Man, that ain't nothing but facts, good bro.
Nah, I rock with all that.
Yes,
I rock
sir.
with all of it.
Right here too. Because the question I got above all things is, if you really wanted this fight and everybody knew Ugas was going down in Dallas, where was you at? Where was you at? People
The
always
least he
talking
could
about
have did, the least
yeah,
he could have did was showed up to the fight knowing he was the next
man,
person in line.
bro, man. They always criticize him for not being able to promote himself. This was his one idea because he don't really speak well like that. So if he had just came out there, well,
All
first
he had
off,
to do
he should
was
have
show
signed
up, bro. All he had to do was
yeah.
be in the stadium. He could have been in the bathroom.
Yeah, but add this to it though, bro. Think about this. Imagine if he had went on and signed with the PBC before the fight, stepped
Bro,
in the ring, came up there
bro.
and
Me and Paul Counter talked about this yesterday, bro. Like we was already discussing if he was with PBC, how much more money he could have made based on the matchmaking alone.
fight be done already.
Yeah.
We would have seen Bud versus Thurman. We would have seen Bud versus Danny. We would have seen Bud versus Ugas. We would have seen those fights because all of those hitters are on the PBC side. We would have seen that. Now, wouldn't you pay to watch those fights? Wouldn't you pay to see those fights? Bud versus all them niggas?
Oh yeah.
I would pay to see that shit.
Yeah, I paid to see him against the ones he fought. So you know.
Right. But would you pay to see him against another Ndongo? Would you pay to see that? Because that was pay-per-view.
Right. So Gene Gomez says Earl Ortiz boots, Thurman Danny, yep. And -9, I ain't even gonna put that on there. He says four good rivals. Four good rivals. He said I would pay. George Gomez said he would pay. You know what I'm saying?
That's what you see, right? That's the point I'm making. We will pay to see these fights because that's what we want to see. We all in here know who the best are.
That's
And
right.
not only that, you can go to the ranking systems. You can listen, information is readily available. It's 2022. If you're not one of them, people that can do research or what, then that's sad for you. But for those who can do research, you can go look this stuff up and we can see the rank. We can see who the best is out there.
So y'all just gonna discredit Bud like that?
We're not just no one's discrediting him.
Bud is the accomplished fighter.
Cool.
Bud is one of the most successful fighters that's out here today. You know
Okay,
what I'm saying?
we already know that.
I'm taking nothing
Who has
away
he
from
fought?
Bud. I can defend
who has
Bud
he-
on every corner. But what the old Bud that you used to know is not the Bud that you know today. That's what I'm telling you, my G.
He still ain't fought nobody.
That old dude
He still ain't fought
that was
nobody.
looking for
Like,
the smoke
what you
once
saying?
upon a time is not that dude today. Man,
He's fighting
he
worse
got his favorite
competition.
fighter. You said you want the smoke. I told dudes last year, I don't want Bud to fight nobody after Sean Porter. He want to be a diva and stand on the shelf and let EJ do all his work. Good. Stay there. Now bring your ass to this ring and get this work, Playboy. Get your punk ass out them cornfields and bring your ass to Dallas, Texas, so we can dog walk your punk ass.
Just like last night, man. I don't see the fight happening.
It's gonna happen. Y'all,
Now,
Bud fans gonna make it happen.
Negative,
You know what I'm saying? Is he
-9.
cornered now?
The answer -9. He fought Derevyanchenko, and he fought to make him top competition. And he fought Patrick Teixeira for the belt. And
y'all know boxing got a new face now, right?
Yeah,
they finna make boxing into a new face for to be on boxing now. Y'all know that, right?
Yep.
So
it's gonna be Rolly. It's gonna be Rolly when he beat the shit out of Tank.
A new face early this morning. The sunrise, beautiful. Earl Spence Jr. The new face.
I wouldn't say Bud resume is better than Castano. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say that. Because Castano faced the Derevyanchenko, bro. Derevyanchenko ain't no joke, bro. You see what kind of shit he doing. You know what I'm saying? He had Triple G, ducking him. He had Canelo ducking him. So, Bud ain't fighting nobody like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? He just now getting into the great competition right now. So that's the knock on Bud. It ain't nothing personal. You know what I'm saying?
And the thing y'all was saying, not to cut you off, Paul, forgive me. Not what y'all was saying earlier about what Bud would have done if he'd went to PBC earlier. Bud would have cheesed a lot. And to make y'all point even more valid, he would have whooped half of that shit at PBC. If not everything but EJ.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, so
and that's cool. And that's cool and all, but
do I feel sorry? Hell no.
The thing is, that's cool and all, like that you feel that way. But wouldn't you want? Don't you want to see it though?
Greatness. Yeah, I want to see it. What you think I'm out here advocating for? What you think when,
No,
when
no, no,
Bob
no, no,
Aaron was out here
not the
talking
Bud.
shit about
Nah,
who
not
you,
the Bud and
I would
EJ,
love
not
the
the Bud and
Aerosmith.
EJ fight. We all want to see that. I'm talking about like,
Oh
wouldn't you want to see like when you were talking about Bud joining with PVC? Wouldn't you have wanted to see those fights? Like,
man, listen, I done went over there, damn near begged that boy. It's his decision. It's Bomac. When I be telling y'all Bomac and that boy, if Bomac was his manager, I don't know if he's
this
still his
whole
manager.
team is wrong
Bomac
for
like
him.
a mentor to Bud. But Bomac been there from day one. He gonna listen to Bomac. Bomac, I like what Bomac did when he got him that guaranteed deal pull. I love the deal with that. But the rest of that shit he did with Bud was some fucked up shit. I mean, to get Bud paid $6 million on each fight, beautiful job. You can't argue that shit. That's some
Nah, 3
business.
point.
Thank
It
you
was a
shit.
3
You know what I'm
point,
saying? But it,
3.5.
but then there's some bonus on top of that if you don't get big fights. So if you talk about pulling them big names in there
He only
for
get $1
$1
million
million
if
washed
he
up ass,
if he doesn't
then you
get the
talk
big fight.
about Benavidez, and then the point y'all was making you and who the other day pulled when y'all was talking about when they offered Garcia and Keith Thurman that money they didn't want to pay. Cause
Yeah.
this is why I get confused at again. Who's lying over there with Top Rank? Is this motherfucking Catfish Crawford, this fat ass Bob Airman Fat Mac over there with that bullshit? Ask me, both of them motherfuckers lying. I ain't gonna never be, Bob Air got big question mark from the day he stepped in boxing to this motherfucking day. He still got question marks around him. He did a lot of good things for people in boxing, but he also did. Let's not forget about that evil shit he has done, and he's still doing. So
He
I'm
been
not gonna
shitting
give
on
Bob
Bud
Aaron
for
no pass. I'm
years.
not finna give Bo. I'm not finna give motherfucking Bud Crawford till he sign this shit when this fight come on tonight. And that bitch ain't over there in Carson, California, sitting his ass at that Charlo fight like he looking for EJ. Oh, it's gonna be some more hell to pay, bro.
So Russ
It's gonna be
1000
some
says
more.
Snack ain't
Nah,
gonna.
he better
And
not
y'all,
do that.
Hold on, y'all. Russ
oh
1000
yeah,
says Snack ain't gonna help him. Big fish smells blood in the water. The smokes and mirrors about to get broken. And Gomez says cornfields. He laughing. And Ecclesias says Victor Poster, Gamboa, Sean Porter. What you talking about? And -9 comebacks with. He just made opponents for Castano just to justify Crawford hate. Crawford has fought better competition than Castano and Earl. Oh, you tripping, bro.
Man.
You tripping, man.
I'll
Yeah,
be laughing at how they use Brooke and Sean Porter for Crawford's resume, man. That shit cracks me up.
Yeah,
yeah.
but
That's
I
that.
like what Brian Cluster told. Ask Brian.
Yeah, they
I like
already
what
went
Brian.
broken. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Once a fighter's wheels been broken, he lose that O. You know what I'm saying. It don't apply to all fighters. You know what I'm saying. It just depends
They
on what.
wasn't no champ.
Right,
They wasn't no champ when he fought him. He didn't get no belt up off of him, did he?
right.
Now Earl beat him and took both of their belts and busted one face up.
Now
Bud didn't do that.
I saw something interesting because Bob Aaron said something about um, you know Southpaws give Crawford trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, he
Y'all
said
heard
that
that,
that was his excuse for not pushing the Pacquiao fight.
right? So I
And
don't
then
know.
he also said this the other shit though. Who Bob Aaron was also advocating that Manny Pacquiao was his motherfucking friends. Oh, we got friends in the game of boxing. Cause last I checked, nigga, EJ on his ass to the ring. The fuck you handle that shit in that ring? The fuck is he talking about? Oh, I ain't want to give Terrence Crawford to fight, cause Manny Pacquiao my friend. I ain't want Terrence Crawford to man. Fuck all that shit. You gonna
Fuck is
lie?
you
Who you
talking
lying
about,
to?
man?
You lying to the fans or you lying to your investor, your fighter, Terrence
He
Crawford?
lying to Bud. That's what he
He lying
lying
to
to.
all us, period. The bitch lying, period. A lie don't
Cause
come in
we ain't
fresh.
buying that
You
shit.
can't tell a part of that nigga. That's a whole motherfucking lie he told. And fuck Bob Aaron, man. I ain't believing none of that shit no more. Tonight is a deciding factor, bro. We got Undisputed, Brian Castano, Mel Charlo. I want to see the big fish and that catfish there. I want to see
yeah.
them there like how Mel and Benavidez were. Them they about to fight in the crowd. That's
Crawfish ain't gonna show up. He better not
who.
show up, and he ain't show up to that Ugas fight. You better sit his ass down at home.
Oh, I started to
He
say
gonna be
EJ
on
now.
Twitter.
So
Yeah, that's the
Brian,
only place.
So Brian, he aged 32, 5'7", with a 67.5 inch reach. You know what I'm saying? 17 wins, 0 losses, 2 draws, and 12 KOs. So, you know what I'm saying? You know, he got a little bit of power. You know what I'm saying? He got a little bit of power. He'll keep you honest. You know what I'm saying? Are we going to see it in this fight? I
He
don't
got
know.
heart too. He got heart too.
Oh, he definitely got
I
heart.
ain't
Yeah,
underestimate
he got hurt.
Castano.
Oh, yeah.
You
He
can't
also fought.
underestimate him.
I didn't see. Yeah, I forgot he fought Indus Landy Laurie. I
Yeah, he
forgot
fought
about that.
Laura to a draw.
Yeah, fought him to a draw.
He
So that
fought
tell
to
you right
Shearer.
there. That tell you right there. That was in 2019. So that
He
tell you
beat
right
he
there.
beat to Shearer.
The boy
That
is
tell you right.
somewhat battle tested now. You running up on Castano and think he a duck if you want to. You're gonna be getting off the canvas. You feel what I'm saying? But he's
Yeah,
there to be knocked out. Mel
Nah,
can
he
do that. But I love what Brian Cluster asked Brian Castano. I'm shocked that he ain't asked Mel the same question. He told him, he said, if you take them titles off Jermell Charlo, are you willing to fight the winner of Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford for undisputed versus undisputed? Man said, hell motherfucking yeah.
Same thing he said before he fought Texer. He said he would fight Jermell. You know, he don't he
You know,
he a gutsy fighter, man. He'll take anybody on, man. I give him credit for that. But to me, it'd just be a shame if he won because Jermell, I mean, he basically walked through the whole division, man. He need to complete that mission tonight and go ahead and take his place in history, man, because you know that I mean 154 was where all the killers was
He
at, you
gonna have to
know.
beat Jermell ass. If he talk about winning tonight, he gonna have to beat Jermell ass under that motherfucking boxing ring, bro. That's the only way. Jermell gonna get his ass up. If he find the because it's boxing, anybody can get knocked down, bro. So I ain't gonna say
Yeah,
he don't have no power when he wobbled him before. So I'm
yeah.
not finna sit there and be exaggerating like that. But what I will say, Jermell would get his ass up and he gonna have to do that shit. He gonna have to terminate X on that mother. He gonna have to turn to the Terminator on Jermell.
yeah, yeah. He gonna have to be
He smell
aggressive.
blood in his eye. Not
Yeah,
aggressive, but he got to fight a smart fight. He can't be in there making them same mistakes he made in the first fight. When you got a person in trouble, he got to finish him. Take his time with it. Be be
yeah,
be, be very calculated now. Don't go in there just thinking you finna get him and he on his last swing and fuck around and catch your ass with one of them last little swings, them hoorahs on his way out the door. You know what I'm saying? Because this boxing, anything can happen. I'm just excited for the fight tonight. We got Undisputed, fullback era. Then we got, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. We may have a big announcement with Canfish Crawford. Who knows? I'm hoping so. You feel what I'm
I
saying?
mean, -9. You gotta chill, bro. Like this dude just took Jermell Charlo to a draw. Like chill, bro.
That's
yeah.
what you know. That's his name, though. You got to give David McKnight his credit, though. You got to give him his thing, though. You got to just
Gomez says
rebuttal that.
better competition. That guy's drinking Kool-Aid. Mr. Vegas said I wouldn't call that a wobble and stuff. So yeah, you know what I'm
I
Shit,
saying.
agree,
both
Mr.
of them.
Vegas.
You know,
Man,
but we know one thing. We do know. We know that Mel can hurt him. So you know, we saw him hurt Castano, and Castano respect his power.
couple of
So
times he hurt Castano a couple of times.
Yeah, yeah, he
You know
right.
did.
what I'm
So
saying? He had him in
you
trouble a
can't you
couple of
can't
times.
get Castano up out of
But
there if he in there bullshitting, and you know he coming in there too aggressive with that head. You know, coming in there head first. You know what I'm saying? I can
I just
see.
hate the only way for Mel to win is to basically drop him a couple of times or stop him. And I don't think that's fair, man. I think he did. I think he did just enough to win that fight. And I think that Castano just kind of like made it look like he was doing something. He really wasn't doing that,
man, that man
man.
was doing everything possible, man. Like I said, I see his motherfucking draw. I actually think
A lot
Castano
of that
edged that
shit
fight
was
on him.
missing. A lot of that shit, Mel was catching that shit. I
Arguably,
just,
you feel me?
nah, man, look at the film, bro. Like
Man,
Mel
I
was
looked at
catching
the
that shit.
film a lot. But on this Spence and Crawford shit, man, I would rather see. Well, I would like to see either Spence take all the belts or Crawford take all the belts, whoever the fuck. But I would like to see them actually defend all the belts at least once against somebody before they decide to move up.
Yeah, that'll be dope.
You
Yep.
know, solidify that
Ain't
shit
gonna happen
all the
with
way.
EJ. But dog say
Yeah.
he got
You
blood.
know,
He got Terrence Crawford blood in his eyes right now. The
nah,
eye doctor say he looking for Canfish Crawford, ready to give him a whole face surgery,
nah,
bro.
nah. I said I'm
He
talking
say he
about
want to do
after
him over the right way.
Well, who's
He
your
say he
Earl
gonna do
fight
him
then?
over the
'Cause he
right
before
way,
everybody else.
real properly.
Boots.
Only thing he wanted to do is just sign it, just sign the papers.
I'm talking about after. I would like to see whoever take all the motherfucking belts to defend the
Man,
motherfuckers
he
before
got
they move up.
one fight with EJ. He won WBO, and he headed north, bro. The man being a man of his word. That's what we like as fans. We love to see our favorite fighter defend undisputed. But then
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him everything till he falls short and stop doing what he's. Then I'm hold up, man. My favorite, but it's still gonna be man's down today, tomorrow, and forever. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't
I'm
no
gonna keep it
motherfucker.
real though.
I ain't finna be switching lanes like that.
I'm gonna keep it real. I really don't want to see somebody just fight one person and all of a sudden they undisputed. I would rather, you know what I'm saying, he drop all the belts, move up, and then let the next generation fight for them belts instead of just saying, "Oh,
Nah, I
you
want them to
made
defend
history,
all that shit. Defend it.
you undefeated, you made history, you undisputed." It's kind of like what Bud doing. He got one belt in 4 or 5 years. All of a sudden, he fight one guy, he undisputed.
Right. Right.
I don't respect that.
That was his whole plan from day one. To go take on little bitty ass Jeff Horn and beat up on some old beat up ass fighters. And when EJ get through lifting up them 300-400 pounds, then he gonna think everything's sweet. Then the bone doctor gonna give him a plastic surgery, bro. I'm telling y'all,
Facts.
man.
Think
Just
about
All
this,
these belts
Ben.
gonna be the
Think
fight.
about this, Ben Israel. All those fights that Bud fought, those should have been fights that Boots was fighting. Amir Khan, Kell Brook, Sean Porter, all them guys, those was
see
gatekeepers, man.
Boots. See this. They go another generation. Just think about when EJ and Terrence go north, right? You got Virgil Ortiz, you got Boost Ennis, you got Ben. I mean, you got Ben over there in UK, Nigel Ben's son. You know what I'm saying, man? It still look good, and you still got Once Upon a Time around here lurking like he could be anyone. All three of them little youngers are not Keith Thurman ass out,
That's why his ass
out
won't fight
cold,
none of them either.
Hey, Mr.
and
Vegas says,
he need to go north. He
let me read Mr. Vegas'
Keith
comment. He
Thurman beat
said,
up some of them
I went back and watched the
154,
fight
but he
yesterday. I
won't beat up
scored it
the
a
elite.
draw again, straight up myself. It was a close fight. Mel had to separate himself. He has to separate himself tonight. You know what I'm saying? He says
Yeah, but
so.
that goes to my point that if these guys don't absolutely just dominate, they get a draw or they lose. They can't go out there and put on a good boxing match. They can't go out there and catch shots and bob and weave. They got to basically be Superman in that bitch. Can't go out there and let these guys look good. Can't do that shit.
Yeah,
In
we
the pro-
already answered that -9. You know what I'm saying? I mean, to have a draw with Laura, man, that shows that you high skill. He had a draw with Mel. That show you got high skill, bro. Those are highly skilled fighters. That's the best in the league. You know what I'm saying? So, what I'm saying? That shows you he's up there holding his own. So, that just kind of self-explanatory. So, I don't know how to pronounce this. Abishkus something. And I'm sorry to mess up your name, bro. It says Charlo's underestimating Castano again. So, I don't think he's underestimating him, bro. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Vegas said, I don't want to see Spence defend those belts after he's undisputed. He's already need to get out of 147. He's done at 147 after that. He can't be selfish and keep him there. And Gene Gomez says Charlo should outbox the guy.
Nah, he gonna lose like that. Nobody gonna give him no credit for that shit. Everybody
Well,
gonna say
You think he
everybody
got
gonna say it's a draw. Huh?
you saying he got to knock him out, huh?
I mean, if he don't knock him out, then you're gonna have people that's gonna give Castano that fight. Period.
Yeah, you're right about that though. Because the bar is much higher for these fighters.
If he don't drop him a couple of maybe once or twice,
Yeah.
if he drop him once or twice, he'll get a UD or a split. But it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? They probably give him a split.
yeah, I definitely think he's going to have to separate himself a lot better in this fight. You know what I'm saying? He got the boxing skills. He's got the ability. And like you said, if he introduced that uppercut, you know what I'm saying, or Castano coming in there with his head down, he got a good possibility of getting him up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a punch that he don't use that often, you know what I'm saying? And it's very effective, you know. I think he want to outdo Earl Spence Jr. I think Earl Spence Jr., you know what I'm saying, his domination of Ugas, I think that inspired him and it got him to want to work harder and compete with the performance of Errol Spence Jr. And I think that's going to be. I think that's why he on this hype trip. You know what I'm saying? He want to get in there. I think he want to make a statement.
Yeah, Earl showed him how it's done.
Yeah,
He
and I
told
mean,
Earl that too. He told Earl that.
Mr.
Am I the
Vegas said,
only one that clearly knew that this motherfucking that Earl Spence was gonna go in there and beat the shit out of Ugas? I can't be the only one that felt that way.
Nah, I call it an 11 round stoppage by the ref.
yeah, Mr. Vegas said Castano earned the draw. I don't think. I think we are just giving him a draw. Yeah, he earned the draw. You know what I'm saying?
I
James Meeks
disagree.
said, Mr. Vegas, I agree. Yeah, yeah. He's definitely top competition. He's been fighting these dudes his whole career in the amateurs. So he the dude is certified, bro. He is
Yeah,
definitely
he did beat Earl Spence in the amateurs.
right. So he's certified. You know, so he knows what he's dealing with. He knows what he got to do. You know
That's a
what I'm
And
saying?
fact.
he
He
calling on
respect,
Earl. He's saying if he win, he wants
and
to
like
fight Earl.
and like I was saying, them Argentinians like Matisse, Madonna, Sergio Martinez, these dudes are tough as shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't back down, bro. All of them are very athletic. They all carry some power. They all give black fighters trouble. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Madonna gave Floyd Mayweather all the trouble he could handle, bro. You know what I'm saying? Matisse hit hard as shit. You know what I'm saying? Danny went in there and beat him, but you know what I'm saying? Matisse was big trouble during his little run.
Shit,
Um,
Oscar De La Hoya was on a mission against Mayweather too.
yeah, but I'm just
Shit.
saying, as far as the Argentinians, you know what I'm
Oh yeah.
saying? There's some fighting dudes, man. You know,
I'm about to go put this money on Castano for the fight. It's decided.
I think you just want to hear
Giving it
hear
away.
hear respond to that.
Nah, I'm about to. I'm gonna do it. But a response is cool, but I'm still gonna do it.
hey, man, hey, you know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't bet on this fight. It's too close.
Yeah.
So you feel confident enough to think Brian Castano gonna upset Jermell Charlo tonight?
Nah, I don't feel extra comfortable about it, but I think that I don't think it'd be an upset. You feel me? If he win, I don't think it'll be an upset either way.
What you
Whoever
gonna
wins,
drop on? What you gonna drop on Castano?
nothing major, man. Just $200. That's it. I ain't about to
Okay,
go in there. I ain't putting
okay,
as much as I put on Rolly
man.
to knock out Tank.
Why wouldn't it be an upset when
Oh,
it's three
then Bull
belts to
again
one?
said you think Brian
It's not
Castano.
an well, it's not an upset on the fucking. How is that an upset when you got two really highly competitive fighters fighting against each other? They both got belts and shit, and
It's an
it was a
upset. It's
draw
an
in the last
upset
fight.
because
It'll be
it's
an
an up.
upset, bro, when he goes in. He's not the favorite.
It's an
He going
upset
in just
because you got one.
he going in
When
into a
you look at the money
WBO
line,
champion, and Jermell Charlo got 3 belts on the
The
line,
the
and
money
2 of them.
line on the fight is close as fuck, man.
Well,
that's an
They got
upset.
that shit
If it's
tight
not,
too.
if yeah, but if it's not a push, it's an upset. If the underdog win, it's an upset.
Nah, that ain't no upset, man. If that nigga was like
And
an
then
8-1 or some
you
shit,
got
that'd
one
be an
guy got
upset.
3 belts. One guy got 3 belts. One guy got one.
I don't see it as an upset.
do it your heart feel, my brother. If you think Brian Castano gonna do it, that's your money. I'm gonna give you
Should
some
let me
good
hold
advice.
some.
I'm gonna give you some good advice. Just keep your money in your pocket for this fight, bro. You
Yeah,
know, if you ain't gonna put it on Mel Charlo, don't even do it. But sometimes upset this boxing though. This boxing
Yeah.
now. But you're on a motherfucking losing streak, bro. And you should be tired of losing your money now.
I ain't on a losing streak, man. I won on the Bivol fight.
Oh, that
yeah.
that was your bounce back. So the rest
That
of
ain't a
that shit was
losing streak.
irregular.
You had to do pretty good on that Duvall fight because everybody
I
had
did.
Kimo on that.
I did extremely good on it.
I know you
But
had to because it's the
200
odds.
on the fight, 200 on this one. That ain't shit. That ain't nothing. Like, whatever. I don't
Yes,
feel
sir.
that comfortable about the shit to sit back and just go not drop no real bread on either one of them motherfuckers.
I
Honestly,
don't think Jermell have to do anything spectacular tonight, but just work everything from his jab. If he just use his boxing IQ and his ring generalship and set everything up from his jab and try not to go straight to the phone booth on the inside with Brian Castano, it'll be a short night for Brian
have
Castano.
we ever seen him just work everything from the jab without him coming in doing different
Discipline. See,
brolic shit?
when you got one of the best coaches in the game, this who teach you discipline. And some people, this why, and not to move the goalpost to Earl Spence. This why I be trying to tell y'all, EJ made great assessments in the ring. He see you coming with that old lady, he finna beat the shit out your ass. You
Yeah.
can't be playing with a person like Brian Castano. You got to put a crisp, keep his ass at bay with him, make him respect that punch. Then when he try to slide inside, bam, bam. He gonna stay on the outside. You can dictate. You can be like a motherfucker, matter on the bull, and then you
Yeah,
can
that,
knock his ass. It'll be I'm telling you, cause going
And what
straight
you
on the
think?
inside
And
trying
what
to
you think
bend.
Castano gonna do when that with that? What kind of
I think
adjustments do you see him making with any of that?
Castano is a great fighter. When I look at Castano and I give my assessment, just my assessment, I'm entitled to my opinion. He's not no threat to me for Jermell Charlo. He's not no threat. He can't upset the apple cart. He can go in there. Any fighter, any person, motherfucker record could have had a Bowman record. 7-14 with 2 knockouts. Been knocked out 9 times. You could go in there with that record and upset the apple cart. Cause it's boxing, bro. Anything can happen. But we dealing with a different type of fighter when we talk about Jermell Charlo. You know what I'm saying? Because he's training with that world destroyer. You know, this why he got so much on his back too. He fuck around and fuck this bag up. His ass might have to go to New Orleans, bro. You can't pull back up to the dirty mother. You can't pull up to the D with that bullshit, bro. They're gonna be
If
waiting on him in Houston and in motherfucking Dallas with that dumbass performance. He going there and fuck this shit up tonight with Brian Castano after all this shit you talk, bro. Boy, they won't let
Is he
him.
gonna
Boy, they won't
defend
let him live
Pandora?
past.
he can
Say it
still
again.
bounce back, man. He can still bounce back.
Yeah, but the first fight, Derek James didn't really get a chance to train him throughout the whole training camp because he was with Earl with Pacquiao. But this one, they've been, pretty much a full go. So I expect to see a whole lot better performance out of Jermell. Besides that uppercut, that little straight jab to the body is going to be another thing that'll help him out too. And if you work them in conjunction with each other, shit, that might just put an end to the whole damn thing.
Oh yeah.
I hope Derek made his ass throw 1,000 jabs.
He
Yeah.
can't. Jermell is a great boxer when he go to that. See, most fighters when you see his big thing now, Jermell say he a knockout artist now. You feel what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
sometimes when you draw into that crowd, you hear everybody out there talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Being Israel on this motherfucking sour perk and this motherfucking Hennessy, these Argentina motherfuckers screaming all on their shit is a great atmosphere. But you, as a fighter, you can't be listening to none of them motherfuckers, bro. Your assignment is in the ring, bro. That dude in front of you, that's who you here for, to whoop his ass. Because we here to be satisfied. If he whoop your ass or you whoop his ass, we all going to be pleased by that shit. As a boxing fan, you know,
Yep.
I'm going to be upset, but I'm
Real
still
shit.
walk away pleased at the end of the day.
Aaron DeLaffa says Jamil was in love with that check hook in the first fight. He damn sure was.
Yeah, because he was trying to get rid of Castano. He know that shit wobbled him a couple of times. And you know what? I think his boxing and his counterpunch go
Yeah.
underrated, though, man.
Yeah, Mr. Vegas said he was looking for the left counter. He was looking for it all night. Yes, sir. That's
Yeah.
why I thought he was luring him to them ropes. You know what I'm saying? Trying to catch him off them ropes with that left counter, man. You know what I'm saying? It just got a little repetitive. You know what I'm saying? And Castano could see it.
See, now, Castano got a good assessment of boxing. I don't think his ring IQ is all the way up there where Jermell is. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But he's battle tested. He done been in there with some of the greats now. This is why I say you can't go in there underestimate Brian Castano thinking he's your Uber driver and you just slap him all across the head. He gonna take that shit. Oh hell no! You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got to go in there. If you learn discipline from just seeing a little the little small mistake EJ made, and a lot of mistakes he made in his last fight. I ain't gonna say a lot. Some of the mistakes he made. Go in there discipline. It'll be a short night, bro. Don't go in there worrying about Big Bro. You know what I'm saying? Big Twin. Don't go in there worrying about EJ and Catfish over there. Don't go in there worrying about none of them. Go in there and take care of Brian Castano. Knock his ass out, then turn around to the crowd, worry about them.
It's gonna be a good ass fight tonight, man.
I know, man. I'm hyped. I'm hyped like a mug, bro.
So what we on all night, Pull? What we doing? We commentary the fight. What we doing?
Oh yeah, of course. You know me. You know I'm
We
be
going
right
12.
there.
We going 12. What we doing? The 12 hours. We doing 12.
Oh yeah, you know I'm be right there. What's going on, Boxing Exposure? What's going on, bro?
I gotta watch it on my phone, so I'm gonna have to be out for him.
Y'all in here talking about whack ass Brian Castano like he's somebody?
Man, why y'all calling the man whack? You disrespecting that man. Come
He
on,
trash.
man.
He's 17 and old.
Mm.
He got a lucky draw because they gave Charlo too much Ritalin before the fight.
Nah, he got a
He gonna
draw.
fuck that
He
boy
got
up this time,
he
boy.
got a draw because he came in and fought for that.
Man, he got a draw
Because he came in and did his shit. He did his shit
get
enough.
knocked out. As long as when a
Ah,
fighter,
man.
it's like when John Jones fought that one boy, they talk about he lost because John Jones they just dust him out of there. That's how they like this dude catching them little short hooks. He rolled other shots. He hurt Castano 3 times. Should have knocked him out. You know what I'm saying? He should have just kept pressing him when he had him hurt.
Yeah.
He's gonna be he gonna take out the trash this time. Brian Castano ain't shit. He gonna be like when Danny Swift Garcia go to 154. He gonna be the type of guys Danny knockout. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be
Get
like
back in the win column. And you know, if we gonna go to business as usual, Charlo go get the Undisputed. You know what I'm saying?
it's gonna be like Tony Harrison, man. He gonna take his ass out, man.
Right, he gonna take him out. Tony Harrison talking all that shit. Though he had the shook on his face in that first fight, especially that knife round where he got his stop box rocked. Then he wanna act like he was something. Got his ass knocked the fuck out in a devastating fashion. Trying to showboat because he was getting hurt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He know them body punches was hurting. You know he was feeling it. And Brian Castano the same way. I seen the look in his eyes when Charlo hurt him. I saw the fear in his eyes. He know Charlo got power in both hands. He know what he in for. He know he ain't gonna taste that canvas this time. He know it.
He know he finna lose this fight.
He know he finna lose this fight.
Yeah.
That's why he talk about I dropped spits in the amateurs. I did this and this. Like, man, you got to get your ass knocked out. They gonna be beating them drums, waving that flag.
I wouldn't say
finna move up and take your fucking eye and retire your ass.
I wouldn't say that. I mean, but I think I feel you. You know what I'm saying? I think he's not as talented. I don't think he's on Jermell, level. You know what I'm saying? With Jermell on his A game. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't think he can
He definitely wasn't on his A game in that fight. He was not focused. He was acting strange.
Yeah.
He should have been backing him up. He the bigger, stronger fighter.
But you know these fighters. You know what?
And that's where the discipline come in at, right there. What y'all mentioning.
Yeah.
It's about being disciplined. If he come in tonight disciplined, it would be a short night for Brian Castano. I'm telling you, if he just be calm and work everything, he a powerful puncher, bro. Jermell shit real, and that's what he said. Just like y'all said, when your boy Tony Harrison was playing, got flipped it when that was the first or the second round, opening his ass up in the beginning. He felt that shit in the beginning.
I mean,
when he started getting lazy, trying to get in there again. Don't be scared of the shit. Sometimes work your way on the inside. Don't just run up in that shit.
And don't be getting into no firefight with this dude, because that's how this nigga make himself look good, and he can actually land a couple of shots. If you sitting up there y'all just
exactly right,
just swinging and swinging and swinging, you gonna get caught, and that's gonna make motherfuckers say, "Oh, okay, Castano is landing a shot. He landed a shot. Look, see, look."
You know, Castano got faster
goofy
hands.
Shit,
he got faster hands than Jermell. His hands.
So don't sit up there and get in no firefight.
I don't know about that.
But sometimes the nigga might not be able to avoid the firefight, man. When it happens, He gonna exchange in it.
You can avoid it if you use a jab.
Castano,
You don't think Castano can take away the jab at all in any part of the fight? Like, come on,
man. Charlo can do whatever he want to do. Castano can't stop Charlo from doing nothing, bro.
I think Charlo made problem was he wasn't used to fight somebody so short.
Only thing
he wasn't used to fight this dude that short. It's kind of like how Tank was Isaac Cruz. Tank wasn't used to fighting somebody that short, somebody shorter than
Charlo
him.
was just shocked. He was probably like, it seemed to me like he was just surprised. Like this dude was all up on him and shit,
Mm-hmm.
and he didn't know what to do. He didn't know how. He didn't wasn't listening to his corner like everybody said. Wasn't listening to Derrick James, and dude looked like he was doing something. So now we have a draw.
Right. It's all
Like
he got to do is
he ain't coming on that shit this
Charlo
time,
was
bro. He's gonna
blocking
knock
most
this
of the
dude the
punches
fuck
the
out.
whole fight, dog. Like he got hit, he got hurt once,
Facts.
but he blocked most of the punches, and he was landing the cleaner shots by far. It wasn't even close to me.
I
You know
just
what I'm
said the
saying?
same
But it was
thing,
like
bro. But brothers say
they
they
don't care. All you
seen
got to do is be. It's like
you land one shot, you throw 5 shots and land one, boys be like,
right.
ooh,
Yeah,
look what
exactly.
Castano did.
You ain't even
He
got to
landed.
land because I just got to throw punches. They like, oh, he whooping Charlo ass.
Mm-hmm.
That shit
But
crazy.
he got a lot. He got a lot of people that want him to lose. You know,
Right.
you got a lot of people want him to lose. They don't want him to become undisputed and be what, the 8th undisputed on the board. I think it's 7 right now. That's for the undisputed in the 4-belt era, and they don't want him to be the 8th, and they don't want Earl Spence Jr. to be the 8th or the 9th. You know what I'm saying? They want to reserve those for the fighters they want to see. You know what I'm
If he
saying?
get back off the ropes, I think he don't have no problems tonight. Because it seemed like every time he get up on the ropes, that's the only time Brian Castano could open up and really, feel comfortable in the ring. Because other than that, he had a hard time finding Jermell. And when Jermell, took some round off or got winded or whatever, and he relaxed on the ropes, that seemed like when he could really open up and really kind of showcase himself a little bit, enough to win certain rounds to bring about the draw. But for the most part, when Jermell, dude was doing this thing, stepping around, moving over here, stepping right there, whatever. Dude was kind of lost. He stood in high guard, just like, okay, I'm waiting for you to stop punching now.
Mm-hmm.
So as long as he keeps himself off that, he shoot that jab to the body and then work that uppercut in there every now and then, just to keep him honest, which is all he really need to do. Man, he gonna walk him tonight, but I want him to beat his ass. He don't have to knock him out for me. I want him to look like Ugas.
That's
And
what I'm
I think
saying.
I think
I want
Mel.
him out. I want him nailed to the canvas, looking like the white Jesus.
What's
I want
up,
his ass.
Don? What's going
I want
on,
his ass
Don?
laid on the goddamn
Thanks for that
canvas.
99-cent super chat. What's going on, my brother? Thanks for supporting the channel. Mr. Vegas says Mel said he's going to throw more and stay off the ropes as much as he can tonight. If he does that, I have him winning pretty solid. That's pretty much the consensus, right? You know what I'm saying, for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Looked like he looked at what he did in the first fight. Looked like he know what he did wrong, and I don't think he's gonna make them same mistakes. So we should see a pretty good one-sided fight tonight. You know.
I think so. I think when he came in underweight, I was like, he was ready. He been in shape the whole camp, so he gonna be able to throw power the whole night. He gonna be able to fight with the intensity the whole night. He gonna put that boy to sleep in devastating fashion.
Man, that boy came in 152 and 3/4. I said, ooh wee.
I wonder if Canelo gonna call Castano after this fight.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's done. I think he's done endorsing, because look like everybody he endorsed get their ass whipped, including himself. So
Man, Canelo finished. He got Morrell Jr., Andre, Benavidez all mandatories for them belts at 168. They just don't try to get him to fight Triple G. Try to get him to duck all them fights to fight old ass Triple G, who ducking Charlo at 160. Why ain't they unifying the belts at 160? You know what I'm saying? So all I got to say is fuck Canelo and fuck Castano. I'm tired of all these foreigners getting overhyped and treated like they some kind of Roberto Duran when they ain't nowhere near no real fighter, dog. These niggas is trash.
Real
Castano ain't
talk.
shit. Canelo ain't shit. He ain't never been shit. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker fought Matthew Hatton at 155 for his first championship. I didn't even know Hatton had a goddamn brother, or that he was
yeah, me
champion at
neither.
that. Like, where they find this motherfucker at, dog? Some pub in New England, and where the fuck he
Or
from?
Fury. What's his name? Fury brother. I don't even know why he fighting.
Tommy.
Huey Fury. What a crappy name.
Man.
Huey Fury.
Yeah, they talking about he's supposed to fight Michael Hunter.
Yeah, Michael Hunt.
Man, Jared Anderson, he gonna be the real heavyweight champion. Can't nobody fuck with that boy. Can't wait till he put hands on all them British bums. If they don't retire, but by the time he get up in a couple more fights, they gonna have to see him. Can't none of them fuck with him. He the real deal. He got the footwork of a middleweight. He got boxing skills and defense, and he a big motherfucker that can punch. Can't nobody fuck with that boy. I ain't worried about it. He gonna restore the heavyweight division, get rid of all them frauds, and we'd be back on course. But like you said, the zone they had an agenda. ESPN got all these agendas. All that shit coming into end tonight. When Jermell Charlo knocked this motherfucker out, he undisputed. What they gonna say now? You got undisputed at 147, undisputed at motherfucking 154.
You
Yeah, we got Triple G running for the hills at 160 from Big Charlo. And who we got at 168? The exposed Canelo. I'm gonna make a video exposing Canelo's whole career. I'm gonna break the shit down from the beginning to the end. How they propped this dude up to be some kind of Mexican hero to sell to because they was just mad for me, whether it was the boxing draw. So they wanted to create their own boxing draw, and they manufactured this dude. He ain't DAZN. They did nothing but lose billions of dollars dealing with Canelo. They done fucking with him. They like, look, fight Triple G and get the fuck out our face. They tired of this motherfucker. I'm tired of ESPN, Dick Ryder, all these other like Lomachenko. They erased his loss and shit on national TV.
Right,
make it seem like like that's the type of shit I'm talking about. Like, why y'all got to go through? What y'all really trying to say here? We know what they trying to say, but at the same time, it all collapsed. None of the shit can sustain, no matter how much bullshit promotion they use or the lies they try to do. All that shit collapsed right on their fucking face. And they just gonna have to accept it. I just like giving them that bitter pill to swallow, and they gonna swallow it once again when Castano get laid the fuck out by Charlo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He talking about he want a Earl Spence next, man. I wish he'd beat Charlo just so Earl could blind him, take his eye too, put him in the goddamn the fucking hospital for a couple months, right next to Ugas, who's still gonna be in there from his last ass whooping. And it's like this. They mad. They don't want to. Floyd Mayweather, they got them so mad because he done made so much money. You dominated for so long. They just don't want to see that type of shit ever again.
Right,
they trying to keep. Devin Haney got to beat Cambosa's ass down there for free just to get them belts. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but some brothers is getting their shots now, man. They've been pushed out for a while. Now it seems like boxing can't hold them out no more. So they rise to the top. But at the same time, look at these fighters save boxing though. They're gonna save boxing. These fights that we talking about, and especially Earl and Bud, if that goes down, the biggest fight in boxing, man. Come on, man. I'm out here every day talking to all these young heads now. They was all UFC fans. Now every time I run into them, ain't nobody talking about no UFC no more. You see, that's how fast it can change. They got to get the culture intertwined with this thing, man. And once that marries back together, boxing gonna rise up. Ain't nobody gonna be worrying about no grab me, hold me, UFC, man. I ain't got time for that shit.
Man, UFC, they was manufactured. I'm gonna make a video exposing UFC too, because that shit was a hype.
Motherfuckers all on the ground with their ass and nuts in the fucking air and shit. Nobody want to be looking at that shit.
Don't nobody want to watch that shit.
Looking at no nigga ass wide open.
They had a dude named that used to work at Sam's Club.
I'm serious, bro.
Undefeated heavyweight champion in UFC.
I can't stand that shit, bro. I watch them women fight. I watch the women get down on the ground with their legs all open and shit. But I ain't gonna watch these niggas do that shit, bro.
In the name of Christ,
saying, but that's another sport you can't go in there playing. While you talk about he got his ass open, you gonna be laid on your back looking at his ass.
Yeah, I don't want to see that shit.
For real.
In the name of Christ is
bro. I done had so many. Bro, I fight, bro. I fight, bro.
Man, okay.
Them niggas, let me tell you something. Them motherfuckers.
In the name of Christ, in the name of Christ, says yes, sir. Do a full expo on Canelo. His whole record was fishy from the beginning, fighting washed out ass old fighters. Yeah, Canelo fought like the same dude like 2 or 3 times, you know what I'm saying, with 20 losses. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they definitely, you know, padded his record, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? He got a lot of weird fights on that in Mexico.
Yeah, and the zone don't want to they don't want to have the rematch with Bivol.
Oh no,
they don't.
Oh hell no, they don't.
First, they didn't make no money with that shit. Second, Canelo got his ass. We get his ass whooped again. Worse.
And then Bivol, he got everything to gain and nothing to lose. You know, he get all the belts at 168. You know, what that leave Canelo? You know
hey, but which one of y'all was mentioning about how Canelo robbed the zone? Which one of y'all robbed the zone? He did. And you know, I'm finna piggyback off that shit. Then you ask yourself, because you got to remember during this time, that's when Eddie Hearn was out here. Oh, we gonna have to redo his contract, COVID and all this shit. We losing money, and this what Bob Aaron. I don't want to quote this motherfucker. This what PBC people was reporting too. They was saying, how the fuck he gonna pay this motherfucker like this, and the motherfucker ain't selling out nowhere.
Hey, y'all smash that like button for your boy. You know,
Y'all
everybody watch
uppercut that like
button.
man. Double uppercut that bitch, man. Hey, yeah, but then when you go over there and then you see he done robbed the zone. I asked myself when PBC started throwing this motherfucker the bag, and you know I know PBC have a better way of promoting people than most of these companies. But then I asked myself, damn, this motherfucker done robbed the zone, and y'all finna throw this motherfucker that much money for these dudes. And then you look at all these dudes now, everybody's so humble to kiss Canelo ass and shit. You feel what I'm saying?
It don't make no
It's the
damn
ring.
sense.
I love
It don't
what
make no
Mike
damn
Tyson was
sense.
trying to tell Jermell Charlo, man, fuck him, man. You got to
Right.
go out there and make a name for yourself. Fuck his name.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When they was out there calling Canelo Cinnamon, man, that shit, it was more hype. It was more pressure on Canelo to fight him then than it is now. It's like motherfuckers putting on a bow tie with this motherfucker. I was like, man, is this boxing?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The fuck is this shit? We kissing ass line this shit.
Like, but who is Canelo asked to kiss? He ain't did shit.
Man, fuck, this a gladiator sport. Ain't gonna be no ass kissing, bro.
Right.
Let's get their ass in the ring and we'll see what's up. Same thing
Man,
like a
you
dude
see how
trying to tell
frustrating-
Catfish Crawford and the rest of that shit in the Blood Justice League. Y'all go tell y'all motherfucking boy to go ahead and hit them paperwork up, man, and stop all the cap.
Yeah, facts, man. Because that fight need to be already signed now. We should be having a countdown to that fight because it's been in the works for years, man.
Oh, yeah.
Ever since Oklahoma City, man. I mean, come on, man. This man told you to your face straight up. Your promoter standing right there. And all these years, they ain't never put nothing together. We're gonna offer something or get something, get the ball rolling. Nothing. He just keep talking about what Earl do. Earl ain't trying. I'ma wait. I'ma see. I'ma on. Man, come on, man. You gotta be proactive. Go out here and get this damn fight. This a fight you need. It's a fight boxing needs. You need to be on it. That's one of the biggest.
Stop bum bashing.
Yeah, exactly.
And no,
thing
that's
with
what
Canelo.
the fans doing. His fans doing all the bomb bash. Oh, EJ ain't not one time saying, "Well, bud, need what's going on, bud?" Because
Did
last
they
I
ever
heard,
call Al?
EJ said he ready for the smoke, bro.
I'm gonna keep
He
it real.
told-
I like Bud
Motherfucker
Crawford.
self for the come for you and take your shit. Motherfucker talk about taking the motherfucker shit. I don't know about y'all, bro.
But Bud
I'm
don't
gonna
got
have
no fans.
I'm gonna have to
These
mask
people
up
is
on
Earl
me a
Spence
motherfucker.
haters. They didn't care
Ain't gonna
about
be no
Bud until they
boogeyman.
used him to
Intimidate
prop
me,
up
bro.
against Spence.
That's true.
Because
too.
anytime a black fighter get fame, they want to say he ducking somebody or he ain't doing this. They want to try to diminish his status and accomplishment once he reaches a certain point. And Bud Crawford is just a vessel for them to do that through. Because before Earl Spence and Bud was mentioned together, they didn't care about Bud. Yeah, that's
And they
just
were
the honest to
still
God
hating
You
truth.
on
know,
Earl.
you make a great
These
point on that, and I don't want to sound like a radical, but man, you know, fuck all that shit. It's time for Bud, cause you know, ain't no brother bashing. We ain't gonna do that shit. But as a fighter, I'm holding this as 100% accountable. Black, white, green, as a fighter,
Yeah.
motherfucker, get his dog ass to the ring. All that
Yeah.
capping shit over with, Playboy. Ain't no more excuses.
What
He
you
just
waiting
said
on?
he set out to do and done that. He want your dog ass. Now, and he talk about robbing your fuck ass, bud. The fuck is wrong with you? You supposed to be all on PBC though.
man knocking at your
Showtime,
door with a
everybody. I'll be at the
man
front
knocking
office
at
of
your
all
door
the
with a sword in
motherfuckers
his
though.
hand.
What?
Man, he come to
You
the
know,
Danny Garcia fight, but you don't come to the Ugas fight when everybody know you the most logical fight that's supposed to be. You man
Well, he
next.
could be
You
he could
next
be
up.
to the
yeah,
fight
you
tonight.
next,
I
bro.
hope he show up to the fight tonight, you know.
Man,
You
he
know.
gonna
He
be on
ain't showing
Twitter
up to
again.
no fight
I
tonight.
got
He gonna be on Twitter
16
again.
watching, man. Come on, I got 4 likes. Y'all smash the like
Hit that
button.
like. Hit that like button, y'all. And
Smash the like button.
hit that notification bell too, man. Get
Yes,
some good
sir.
boxing talk for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
man, he ain't gonna show. He gonna be on Twitter talking about keep my belts warm, little snide comments on the side. You know, somebody over in the corner talking that stuff, but the real smoke going on in the ring. But he can't seem to find his way to that motherfucker. So I get sick of that, man. He should supposed to been there. I was expecting to see him when it was in the house. I'm looking around like, where Bud? I know Bud gonna be in here. Where Bud at? I know. Yeah, they got to do it because that was the perfect setup for the fight. The boxing world, everybody's on the edge waiting to hear, you know, what's when it's gonna happen. So
That's how you know Bud don't want to fight.
exactly. Fight over with. Ain't no Bud in the house. Oh, I ain't come because people said a few words to me last time I was here. That's because you was in the crowd talking shit.
Scary ass nigga.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Talking all that shit.
You know, scared. He's supposed to have been in there, walked in that ring, walked right up to Earl, and said, "Man, fuck Ugas. I'm gonna whoop your motherfucking ass." And everybody in that place would have went crazy. I would have never stopped talking about it even to this very moment. Man, you got to be. Yeah, if you want to promote that fight and you want that to happen, that's how you get all the big money and all the big wigs, all the powers that be to start moving. Because they would say, "Oh
But you
hell,
want half the money though. When it comes to negotiations, you want respect.
yeah."
Nigga, you ain't putting in. Nigga, you ain't fighting nobody. You won't promote the fight. All you doing is twittering and shit. Come on, man. Y'all niggas
Right.
tripping,
And
bro.
got his fans promoting that bullshit on his accolade, saying he deserved
And
it
you know what?
because
That's
of
right.
and this the dumb shit that really the shit that don't make no sense to me. Because if your accolade such 50%, then why you can't sell out little old Madison Square Garden? Bless you, my G. Why you can't do this to
Because
them, man?
most of his supporters are in opposition to Errol Spence Jr. You know what I'm saying? They're not real Bud fans, you know what I'm saying? They just people that support Crawford as somebody who could take EJ down. See what I'm saying?
And they can get clicks off the shit.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So he don't have real fans. They just use it like let's
Like he
say
got real fans in Omaha and like
yeah. But
his
I'm
home.
saying
Like that's the only place he got real fans.
like let's say Terrence Crawford go in there and beat Earl Spence. Well, let's say Earl Spence Jr. beat Terrence Crawford, right? Then it'll be Boots. Boots will be the next one everybody jump on and be like, Boots, he's scared of Boots, he's ducking Boots, and that kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? So they'll just jump on the next dude who has the talent to possibly beat EJ. So I think he got a lot of fans that don't like him. You know what I'm saying? That like Keith Thurman fans, stuff like that jumped on the Crawford bandwagon.
Like when Spence was calling out Keith Thurman, they would say, "Who's Spence for? Spence ain't nobody. Spence ain't."
I like all these niggas except Thurman. Thurman just seems extra weird to me. It's like they should just move that nigga to the side. Like that nigga's just.
Man, Thurman
I don't
finished.
know.
I would have thought
They need to feed him a Tank. They need to let Tank knock his ass out. Get another.
Nah, I was
division
happy
on
as
his belt.
fuck when Pac-Man beat him up and shit. Won some money there. I was happy as shit with all that. Like this nigga training and all. Like this nigga Thurman's just a weird character, man. Then I don't understand how this nigga really want to fight with Spence when this nigga clearly was kind of like not fighting Spence in a disrespectful manner, like as if the nigga's just absolutely nobody. Then he come begging this man for a fight. Like anytime you begging another man, you just automatically accept.
It's too late for Thurman. He got to beg Boots now. He begging. Boots is gonna put him in the stretcher. And that's gonna be the last we hear from Keith Thurman.
But Thurman could always pull off an upset in some kind of fight like that, even though I have Boots to beat his ass. But Thurman could always.
Thurman finished, man. He finished. He could barely beat Barrios, man. But he always struggled with these weak dudes.
For real though, right? When he fought Josecito Lopez too.
Yeah, Jose Lopez damn near beat him. Collazo damn near knocked him out with that body shot.
Manny Pacquiao ain't no weak dude, because Manny Pacquiao beat him.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that, man. I was like, yeah, when Riverside Rocky, you know what I'm saying, went upside Thurman head, man, I was like, damn.
Riverside Rocky, he dropped the bag. He made me mad as a motherfucker, bro. He fucked up my ticket. He had it when he pursued Keith Thurman. Beating his ass the whole. I'm talking about, man, I couldn't believe that shit.
Hey, what y'all think about this though? Keith Thurman say shit. Ain't shit happening in the welterweight division without mentioning Keith Thurman. What y'all think about that?
Well, because Thurman's like the new Gamboa, man. He's like the Gamboa of the welterweight division.
Keith Thurman ain't irrelevant to nothing, man. When he lost to 45-year-old Pacquiao, whoever old he was, that was the end of his chapter right there. He messed up the bad. He's supposed to beat Pacquiao. It's supposed to be Spence versus Thurman for a mega fight to unify all the belts.
No Pac-Man. I had big ass arguments on that shit. I was like, man, I was happy when that fight came on. I was like, oh shit, this nigga Pac-Man and already put him on the canvas already. Oh shit, this nigga's cracking.
So Jonah Turner said, as a real Bud fan, Errol Spence is terrified while Bud was at 140. Everyone liked Bud. But once Bud said he's coming to 147, the hate and fear set in for all but one fighter at 147. I'm wondering why it's so important for them to think people are scared of Eric, scared of Bud.
Because that's that fanboy nonsense, man. They want to diminish
Bro,
the name of a black man. They only, you
bro,
notice this only
Bud
happened to
wasn't
black
even
fighters.
looking at
They don't
Earl
ever
Spence
talk
when
about
he
the other
came to
fighters like this.
147.
They know that. They know that. They just
Bud didn't want Earl Spence when he came to 147. That's not what he was looking for. He was looking for Keith Thurman and Pacquiao. That's
and
So he
it.
Danny
want now
Garcia
one thing. Hold up. Now
and
one
Danny
thing
Garcia.
I'm finna know. I gotta defend Keith on that one. That's why I said Keith Thurman is funny and entertaining, bro. Keith Thurman told Terrence Crawford, bitch ass, look, you want to come up here and challenge this shit at 140? You sure? Because I welcome your ass. Man, I'm gonna send that clip, man. I'm gonna get my hand when I get to the crib. Man, that motherfucker
But
just
then
went
his bitch ass ducked him though.
Man, see, Terrence Crawford, I want y'all to understand he was undisputed, bro. He could have knocked on any champion though coming up from 140. Now y'all Terrence Crawford fan want to say the easy route. Y'all favorite fighter went the easy route. Jeff Horn. Jeff Horn. He had any, many, mighty, mo. Danny Garcia, Kell Brook, you know what I'm saying? Keith Thurman. He had everybody at his disposal. Come on, man. But you gonna go up there and pick on him.
But Jeff Horn was under his same promotion cloth, and we already know how that
You want to
gay
talk
shit be.
about
You
the
know,
easy route. That's the
nah,
easy
it's
route.
easier to
You
make
could
a
have went
fight
in
with
there.
Horn
He could have
happen
went
than
in there and jumped
everybody
right
else.
in the fight. He could have went in there and jumped right into that fight.
Look,
He
I don't
couldn't
think
because
Bud's scared. I don't think Spence scared. I like Bud. I don't like Bud fans because they not real fans. They just want to hate
Right,
on Earl Spence.
right.
And Bob Arum, he fucked up Bud career. And Bud don't know no better because that's the only promoter he made money with. He was with a no-name promoter before that, wasn't doing shit. So he got the Arum, he making millions of dollars. That shit, the hell, he gonna be like, fuck it. Well, why would you change anything? And I can
Yeah,
understand that from his standpoint because these boxers don't know anything but boxing. They don't follow this shit like we do. They don't. We know more about this shit in some aspects than they do. They in the gym getting ready. You know what I'm saying? They letting
Yeah.
Bomac and the promoter handle all that shit. So I ain't mad at him for doing all this the dumb moves he was doing, like re-signing with Bob Arum and shit. Cause I could understand from his perspective. He like shit. I done went from this to I'm getting 6 million to beat up Amir Khan and shit, and this fight ain't
yeah,
even selling. He was robbing them niggas too. He was doing the Canelo to Bob Arum.
yeah. I
So
made that
I ain't.
comparison a while back. How they kind of like moving the same way. You know what I'm saying? Canelo and Terrence Crawford. And he can get his money, but it hurt his career overall. You know what I'm saying? Y'all smash that like button for your boy, man. I got a lot of people watching. You know what I'm saying? Just it's free. Hit the, show some love to the channel. Just got on, so you know what I mean. So smash the like button for your boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big
Man, y'all
deal.
come in this motherfucking straight jab that like button, man.
Jab it. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
Pool got all us up here entertaining y'all. Pool coming with all this great content. Got these future scholars up here with them. And y'all ain't gonna hit double jab that like button.
For sure, for
Come
sure.
on, man. Y'all do it. If y'all
So
gonna do it for EJ, do it for Terrence Crawford. Cause y'all must be a bunch of Terrence Crawford fan up in here, man. Just hit the like button, man. Don't say nothing. You don't have to come. Just hit that bitch. It's free. Hit that
that's
bitch.
probably why I forgot to hit the button because I'm a Terrence Crawford fan too.
Oh, you need to get up out of here, hit that button, and come back in here, bro.
I
You
already
can't
hit it.
hit that motherfucker.
hit the like button. But we're gonna be coming at it like this here. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I love talking to you guys. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we got some good fights coming up. But this Errol Spence Jr. Terrence Crawford fight, man, it's just overshadowing everything, bro. I'm talking about I guess we've been waiting for it for so long. Everybody got damn frustrated. They just want to see the fight. You know what I'm saying? I want to see the fight. Bud fans want to see the fight. You know what I'm saying? We just tired of just speculating what's gonna happen, and it's just time to get it on now. These guys
People
are 30.
tired of the bullshit, and I
Yeah,
I
understand.
still
It's
think the
like
fight may not happen.
I
nah,
think
don't even
it got
don't
to happen because the business of
Me
boxing
too.
need that money. They need that revenue.
That yeah, if
Ain't no
it,
other fight generate the bread this fight can generate. Canelo, it ain't nobody Canelo can fight that could be bigger than this fight.
yeah,
It ain't nobody.
I'm looking at 1 million pay-per-views, maybe. You know what I'm saying?
I think like 1.3, maybe even 1.4 if they
How
if
can
Bud
Terrence Crawford
start
walk away
promoting too.
from his biggest payday of his career? How can he do that out of fear of losing that little pussy ass hope? How y'all gonna let him just walk away like that, Bud fans? How y'all gonna let y'all so-called gladiator, y'all warrior, y'all conquer, do that? Pump fake all this time. Cindy Lauper motherfucker. Oh, black ass Cindy Lauper too. You know what I'm saying? Him and Fat Mac over there, Masquerade, y'all gonna let him go like that? Get away with that shit. Oh, hell no, man. I'll tell motherfucker Jermell Charlo, you knock Brian Castano off, that bitch come knocking on your door. You go knock out that tall, leaky motherfucker like you said. Go knock him out and make that motherfucker wait. Then with EJ ready to step up, hell fuck no. You ain't finna fuck boxing up like that. Cause you scared. Man, you better not. None of y'all motherfuckers better not let that shit go, man. Y'all better put hot pressure. That's some shit to put pressure on the motherfuckers about. Cause he been lying to y'all. And as a boxing fan, that pussy motherfucker been lying to me. And I ain't gonna accept the motherfucker lying to me like that. When I pull up on it, they think they got me blocked now. Nigga, I'm a nigga 5 motherfucker. Nigga, I'm on your neck, motherfucker. Fuck you talking about? Let them go cause you scared? You gonna walk away from the Undisputed? You said EJ. They said EJ was taking the easy route.
Well, Jonah Turner says, "Pull when Errol announced he fighting Thurman and not Bud." I want to hear y'all say you were
Man,
right.
listen.
Before
It
Errol's
ain't
out.
gonna be no fight in
But
Thurman.
Errol
Ain't
already
no Thurman.
said. Errol already said that's out, bro. He
He ain't
ain't
gonna
fighting
man,
Thurman
listen.
no matter what.
That
You know what I'm saying?
WBO, whoever he got an option. Terrence Crawford
Yeah.
can relinquish that title. He could still be
Man, the fight is
undefeated.
happening, dog. Terrence Crawford is not a ducker.
Man,
Spence
tell him
not a
it's time to
ducker.
fight.
They in
And
negotiations
nobody
right
can't be
now. Shit
saying
gonna
Terrence
happen,
Crawford
dog.
is a ducker till he signed on papers. He's a ducker. He
They
been
working
talking
it
all
out
this
now.
shit. Y'all, the
They
more
gonna sign the
excuses,
papers.
you giving them a way out. No, ain't no more way out. Because they weren't
The fight
trying to get
happening
EJ
next.
now way out. Look what he
The
did.
fight
Look in the
happening next.
past. Look at that shit. Look at the destruction EJ done left. The fuck is wrong with y'all? Easy, route. In
I
the
mean, to be
process of flipping out his
realistic,
Rari, in the process of flipping out his Ferrari, in the process of a torn eye retina, it still was saying he want motherfucking that work. He said none of you motherfuckers don't have no sympathy on me. I don't want no light touch. I don't nobody. Deep end fight. I want Manny Pacquiao and Terrence Crawford. I want you too. Or I ain't gonna fight you. I ain't gonna get no credit. He was Calvin did. Cause this ain't no motherfucking play sport. You ain't finna be pump faking with me, then I catch your ass all bruised up. Think I'm finna have sympathy on your ass. I'm going
to
right
be
across your
realistic,
motherfucking
if
coconut,
motherfucking
straight
Errol
up and
decides to
down.
give him more money than a PBC shit or the Zone or one of them motherfuckers, I mean,
Man, he finna get the
you
biggest
gonna fault the
payday.
nigga if he don't sit back and take the motherfucking fight? Like, what if he will
Every
make more money? What if he'll make more money with another contract or some shit from somewhere else
Bud
versus
fans
making
gonna
that
buy
fight
it.
happen?
All the Spence fans gonna buy it.
It
Boxing
don't
fans
matter
gonna
about
buy it.
just that one
Them
fight.
haters
He
gonna
might be
buy
looking
it.
at his next couple fights and all that other shit after that.
Man, you
Like,
gonna fight
man,
him.
when
This gonna
y'all be
tarnish
talking
his
about the
next
people
couple of
money,
fights. If Bud
hey,
do not fight EJ, this gonna tarnish his next couple of fights. I don't give a fuck who he fight. He got to fight EJ Rat Nights. Now I never. And I ain't hearing nothing else. I ain't hearing no you finna go up nowhere or go down to fight Pee Wee Herman, Josh. I don't want
Right.
none of that shit. I want
Right. Bud ain't
EJ.
got no next couple of fights. He got one fight, period. Same with EJ. It's one fight. All or nothing.
Bud
What
fighting
you gonna
EJ
do?
next. He 35. He gotta fight
Shit'll get
Bud.
off the pot, man.
Can't
Nobody trying to hear
can't.
that bullshit
I don't
about
hear
no
nothing
next
but
couple of fights.
each other, Rat Night.
They in negotiations right now. Blue Blood made a video. He said he heard the word. They in negotiations right now. So the
all
fight
right,
gonna
cool.
happen.
So we can stop talking like the fight ain't gonna happen, right?
Right.
We
Motherfucker
don't
gonna
gotta
happen.
keep calling the man ducking and all that other
Well,
shit,
he
right?
ducking. He
How
ducking.
that nigga still ducking in
When he signed that shit,
that?
then the bone doctor see, ain't gonna stop there. Ain't gonna stop there. It ain't official. Tonight, it better be some mention when they fight, like I said. Better see his little black corn ass sitting up in
I'm
there.
pretty sure they gonna fight 3 times.
Man, I wouldn't get. No, I ain't
I
gonna
think they
Hell
gonna fight.
nah.
Hey,
I think they gonna fight. I think the first fight gonna be close. Did they gonna have a second fight? Did they gonna have a third one? It's gonna be
Spence gonna
Bud
stop
finna
Bud
get
and
knocked the
Bud gonna
fuck out.
retire.
Okay.
They might fight. They might fight once at 147 and twice at 54.
Nah, ain't gonna be no room for Bud once he get knocked out at 47, man. He get knocked
I
the
don't think
fuck
it's gonna
out.
be a
EJ,
knockout. I think it's gonna be
man,
a technical boxing match. People gonna say they gonna be disappointed, thinking it was a
technical.
see like a brawl. I think it's gonna be a Texas. I think it's gonna be more like Manny versus Floyd than people think.
Yeah. Okay.
Man, hell no. What the hell you talking about, man? That shit ain't gonna be no technical fight all the way, man. Somebody getting their ass
Yeah.
knocked out, or it's gonna be a lot of firefights in that motherfucking fight,
I
man.
can
Come
see
on, man.
the only way it'll start off technical, then it can break down into a
That's what
brawl.
it's
They
gonna
got the
start off
Exactly.
the first round.
make
I'm
it
looking
happen,
for the
but-
first two. They gonna feel each other. About the third round, all hell gonna break loose, bro.
It's gonna start off technical for sure.
And by the third round, little catfish shit gonna be lumped up. Y'all gonna see that eye already swollen. Bone
Kill
doctor
Brick
gonna be
bust his eye
digging in
up,
his
too.
face already
in a couple
with that
rounds.
scalpel. The bone doctor gonna be scalping him up already, ready to move his orbiter around a little bit.
All I gotta say is I expect, I think Spence gonna win the decision, but I think Earl gonna get knocked down by Crawford. Because Crawford good at catching people coming in with them shots, some sneaky shots they don't see.
Oh, yeah.
It ain't about power. Like Crawford is the ultimate punch placer.
Yeah, it's timing.
See,
Yeah, that's
you
why
know
I
what?
think it's gonna be a technical fight. Because Earl not gonna try to come in there and put the pressure on him like that.
When
'Cause
you
he
say the
knows he don't
ultimate-
want to get caught
Hold
with
up,
them
let me-
sneaky shots.
I'm gonna go.
Earl
one
can
at a
box
time
him that
with-
range. Earl can
when you say-
outbox him from the outside.
Yeah. But I want you to defend that Bud Crawford shit for a minute. Because you said he was the ultimate punch placer. That what you just said?
Yeah, he the ultimate punch placer.
With them little motherfuckers, you gonna describe you gonna deem him the ultimate punch placer because he
Hell
fought
yeah.
them one the same people you just criticized him. Let me just show how.
He,
I want you
what
to
he do
read
to
the
Sean
text.
Porter? But everybody said
It's
he
the
finally
same-
fight somebody
okay,
real. What he do
Take
to
Sean
Porter?
Porter to the side.
He sat him down twice. Had his daddy about to
Take
cry.
Sean Porter to the side. Take Sean Porter to the side.
Washed
I'ma
up
still-
Sean Porter.
Hey, okay, you can throw him back in there. I don't know if you want to.
How he washed up when he just fought
However,
Spence?
all them little motherfuckers, he ripped and Spence rocked and Spence did the same shit. He gonna
That was
do
3
to your
years
favorite
ago.
fighter. But hold up, let's talk about this super punch place you just talking about because I'm gonna get off real quick.
He still made him walk into that shot. It was a beautifully set up.
Walk into what shot?
That shot that dropped him. He stepped back, Porter lunging in doing the Porter football shit, and he ran right into that punch. It got dropped.
You know, I
He
mean,
used his
you
old
know,
momentum
that's
against him. He
Sean
was doing it to
Porter.
him all night.
Porter.
He was setting that
That
punch
is
up all
Sean
night.
Porter. So your assessment of the fight gonna be built on Sean Porter, and he gonna do that
No,
same
but
shit.
Bud do that to everybody. He did it to Kell Brook. Kell Brook was whooping his ass. He set up that shot. He got Kell Brook to run into that shot. And he was hurt. That was it. He
So-
targeted the eye. He was like, "I'm gonna get him out of here by hitting him in his weak eye." He hit him
So I
exactly
guess that
in the
okay.
eye.
I guess what that's what you great boxing critics. You
Yeah,
saying
it's
when y'all
accurate. It's
see.
called
When
precision.
y'all
It's
say
called accuracy.
Bud
When
is
you
this
can land,
world-
you can get
when
people
y'all
to walk
say
in the
Bud
shots
is this
and it's
apex
perfectly
predator.
set up.
Okay,
That's
let's
incredible.
talk about it. Let's finish. Okay, he's an ultimate punch placer. That's
Yeah.
number one. You said, and then you went on and you went to say he got good jab. Or what else that buffoonery? The
shit.
buffoonery you were saying.
Ooh.
What
Terrence
else?
Crawford is the most accurate puncher
Okay, we
in
discussed
boxing
that.
right now.
Okay, I don't know about that
He
shit.
can
but
set up shots.
We don't.
His
He said he's
KOs
an
don't come from
ultimate
power.
punch,
said
but he
something-
said ultimate punch placer,
The
man.
ultimate,
Like
to be exact, that's what he said. The
He
ultimate.
is
punch.
he's an ultimate.
That
He
man
said something
punch
else. I'm
placer.
trying to
He get his
get
KOs.
everything.
He set up. His KOs ain't look. It ain't like he just beat a nigga down. He did. He precisely set up these niggas in
Oh,
traps and
shit.
get these niggas to walk into punches, and did they finish? He is a mastermind with that shit. He ain't the best defensive
Goodness
fighter. He ain't
gracious.
the best, but when it come to setting up shots, he the best in the business at that. It's not even disputable. Like he did it. We done seen him do it multiple, like 10 times in a row. Like this, it's
Yeah.
incredible.
Okay.
He's a good
So
fighter.
now let me tell you something, right? Them people that you want to call your ultimate ultimate punch placer, Catfish Crawford, those people who he beat up on was already has been. Ain't nothing
But
spectacular.
he didn't beat up on him.
Now
Though.
I'm
It ain't
finna
like
come-
he just came
now
in and dust
I was
him
gonna
off.
wait.
He don't do that.
Ain't
That
nothing
ain't how he get
spectacular
down.
about Terrence Crawford, bro. What he did that is so, but was besides what you said. Okay,
I didn't say he was spectacular. I'm just talking about what he can do.
I'm finna tell you some spectacular
The
shit.
manner in which he do it is spectacular.
When I tell you about EJ, when I tell you how he won't be able to do all this super punch placement shit against the person
Earl gonna fight him smart. He
ain't gotta do that shit because EJ do open himself up to take punches like for real. The man will take some punches.
He go box Crawford.
He will, man. That man's a fighter. He take punches, man. He take punches. He gets hit a lot.
No fighter don't open himself.
Not really,
man, but he gets hit a lot. He can have great defense, but he still gets hit a lot.
That's boxing.
Earl does not get hit that much.
All right, so what we're saying is Crawford don't gotta be the ultimate punch placer with that nigga to place punches on.
Who said
I'm just saying what Crawford is able to do and why Spence is going to approach the fight from a technical manner.
Man, listen,
because you don't want to get clipped like Crawford can clip you.
When you talk you gotta be careful. When you talk about them little dudes who Crawford punch place with and did all this spectacular shit, because I don't want to talk about the Sean Porter and Kell Brooks because they've been robbed already. They was champions to EJ ran across them. So to me, when you compare people, I see what you're trying to compare. That shit don't work.
I'm not comparing. I'm talking about what Terry Crawford can't do. Listen, I didn't compare components. I didn't compare what Earl did to them.
You had your little moment now. Now, when you talk about, that's why I want to compare Sean Porter or Kell Brook. Because at the time when he fought Kell Brook, I can say my dude went across the pond. Kell Brook was the #1 welterweight, whooped the shit out of him, made him surrender.
I ain't disputing
that shit.
I'm talking about. I'm talking boxing analysis.
And Bud didn't fight until 3 years later after he was already done moved up.
A punch from out of nowhere. What they got to do him?
He was washed up. He was washed up and weight drained, man. Even Kell Brooks said it. He said, "Fight me before I move out of this weight division."
Kell Brooks didn't even have his manager, man. He didn't have his trainer. His trainer didn't even train him for that.
Still made him walk into a punch.
Then when you go talk about the
knock himself out,
of the world,
and that same guy damn near took Crawford out.
Here go another fucked up
cool.
assessment.
But Crawford still set up a punch out of nowhere. That's what he could do.
I mean,
he gotta be careful.
He set up a punch on the heavy bag too.
But
he waited till the heavy bag. He waited till the heavy bag came back his way, and he bobbed and weaved and jabbed that motherfucker. Hit that bitch with a left straight.
Wait, he was stepping back countering Sean Porter the whole night.
He do the same thing to a heavy bag, bro.
Together. Like nobody whipped Porter ass like Crawford whipped Porter ass. He was piecing them together. He was piecing them together, bro. He's putting them together.
Porter wasn't the same, bro.
It don't matter though. It was
bro. It do matter. It do matter. What are you talking about? It don't matter.
See, I don't like
to discredit Bud. Like Bud.
Now we're gonna discredit Porter. We're gonna discredit Porter in the fight too, right?
It ain't about.
It ain't no discredit. It's just keeping it real, bro. Come on, man. We got
basically we saying so Porter wasn't good. So Porter wasn't good no more when he fought Spence, but he was good. But he was good when he fought Crawford. I mean, Porter was good when he fought Spence, but he wasn't good no more when he fought Crawford. Like, is that what you're saying?
I'm not even talking about that though. I'm
not talking about you. They saying, I mean, come on, man, y'all gotta be.
Hold on, bro.
Let these men get out there and fight.
Hold on, bro. Hold on for a second. It ain't about discrediting Crawford. It's about seeing what's really going on in the ring and what we're looking at. Right. And see,
you seen I'm not saying because Crawford knocked out.
Let him talk. Let him talk.
You seen. Hold on, Expo. You seen Porter was different, man. His motivation was different. He wasn't the same fighter. That's not the same fighter that fought Errol Spence Jr. We know that.
I'm not disputing that. I'm not talking about. I'm just talking about Crawford's ability. His
talent, we know Crawford
to set up punches, dude. I'm not talking about his victory over Porter.
You talking about Crawford?
I'm not comparing comics. I'm just comparing what Crawford.
We're talking about his level of competition.
Right. That's what I was getting around to. That's exactly what I was getting around to. Right? Who said that shit there?
Your boy, your arch ego, y'all.
Hey,
Crawford's best win is Porter. Spence best win is Porter. So why are we talking about competition?
No, it's not. It's not the same.
Real life. Hey, for real. That's real shit. They best wins is the same motherfucker.
Best win at welterweight is the same guy.
Same guy with a
now we talking about who beat who in different. Man, come on, man. That's why I ain't got nobody for. I ain't got nobody for the fight yet, man. Not yet. Because I think that shit could go either way, man.
I want y'all to do. That's a Terrence Crawford fan. They always have you reaching back comparing. I don't want to compare no more. I thought we was making assessments.
I'm talking about.
Tactics
and
right.
Crawford.
But when they go back reaching.
Okay. Let me show y'all. Let me give y'all a perspective. Let me give y'all Bud Crawford fans a perspective on the difference between Porter versus Spence and Porter versus Crawford, and it's very simple. Porter versus Spence was a champion. He had a belt. Porter versus Crawford was on his way to retirement. He was
He didn't have a
washed
belt
up,
though. He
done.
got him handed the belt.
He
Keith
is
Thurman was
not.
the champion.
He
Keith Thurman
wasn't
got
washed
stripped.
up.
He didn't beat Keith Thurman. Porter ain't beat Keith Thurman. He got handed that WBC belt. Yes, Thurman was injured and they stripped him, but they let
He
the
got that belt off of
WBA let
Ugas.
him keep his belt.
He got it off of Ugas. He got it.
Thurman was the champion, dude. They took the
No,
WBC from him because he was injured.
and he
with
fought
the belt.
Ugas
It
for the
was Sean
belt.
Porter and Danny
Did
Garcia
he not fight?
for the
No, he
vacant
fought
W-
Danny Garcia for the
for
belt.
the
Somebody
vacant
Keith Thurman
For the
already.
WC belt.
Yeah,
It
For the
was vacant
WBC belt?
for the vacant belt.
No.
Yes,
For the
it
vacant
was
belt.
when
He picked that belt
they
up when
told
he
Keith
fought
Thurman-
Ugas,
Keith
man.
Thurman-
What is y'all
No, he
talking
did
about?
it. Ugas was the challenger, bro.
No, when
So, but
listen,
that's
Keith
not even
Thurman
the
was
point I'm saying.
unified, they told Keith Thurman he gonna have to let go of that WBC belt. They wasn't gonna let him go in hiatus.
Because he was
on that belt.
he was injured and he was taking too long to defend the belt.
That bitch was in hiatus, man. Stop
Dog,
with the
Danny
cap.
fucked his elbow up when he unified
Man,
the
listen,
belt.
that bitch elbow still full. He in hiatus. But anyway, when that belt became vacant, to make y'all point, both y'all making a great point. Danny Garcia and Sean Porter fought for the WBC. Sean Porter beat Danny Garcia. He went on into
In a
defend
close
it.
fight,
It could have been whatever. He would Danny
Okay,
Garcia.
yeah, y'all
he
right.
didn't blow Danny out the water. He didn't kick Danny ass.
Hey, 3 judges disagree
Hey,
with
he
you.
wasn't the fight, but I'm saying it was a competitive fight.
So wait a
It wasn't
minute.
like leagues
So he
above
picked
Danny.
up a WBC belt, defended it. Then when he fought Earl Spence, he still had that belt.
Okay.
So what I said was true. He was a champion when he
And nobody
fought
disputes
Earl
that.
Spence.
Nobody
Well,
disputing that.
what are we talking about?
I'm talking about Crawford's ability to set up punches. I ain't talking about who beat who or who
Well,
did a
I'm
better
talking
job
about-
against this.
I'm talking
what
about
one
the-
man can do in the ring and why he's a threat.
Well, you made the
That's
point
why
that
it's a
they
big
both.
fight.
You made the point that they both fought the same guy, and
No,
I'm
I was
making
just
the point
explaining
that
how he
about
did it
Porter.
in that fight. I'm just using that moment in that fight as an example of what Terrence Crawford does in fights. I'm not saying because he beat Porter
against
that
a
mean he gonna
lower
beat
level
Spence.
of competition.
How is he fighting Porter? He fighting champions, dude. It don't matter who the
Porter was
competition
not a
is. He can do that
champion
to
when he
anybody.
fought him. Porter was not a champion when he fought him.
Okay. All right, but he still had to fight him. Who else he supposed to fight besides Porter at that time?
Shit, he could have fought.
in order to be
He could have fought Ugas.
in order
Ugas
to
is
be
already fighting
Terrence
Spence.
Crawford head, you take Sean Porter and you take Kell Brook out the equation, and all the rest of them little ass, all the rest of them you could throw. You could throw Amir Khan washed up ass in there too. All their ass. Ain't nothing impressive about Catfish. He ain't
Nobody
cleaned
said that
up
was
that
impressive
shit.
about that
He
fight.
fought 2 motherfuckers down there and did that shit.
Okay, this is like people say Boots ain't impressive because he
Man,
ain't
listen,
fight
I'm
nobody.
not dumb people.
But you can
I
see
said
what
Terrence
Boots'
Crawford.
talent is. You
I'm
can see
moving
what
down
speeds he bring out the
Exactly.
ring.
No
Hey,
more
real
with
shit.
you.
I'm saying
No
I'm
more
talking
can say
about
going
one
what
with
thing
Terrence
real
Crawford
quick.
can do, dude. I'm
Terrence
not talking
Crawford
y'all.
ass is not
Hey,
Hey,
impressive.
listen up, y'all. I
That's
gotta
it.
shut it down. I gotta go
These
pick up
Earl
my load.
sexuals over
I
here.
gotta go pick up my load. But y'all, hey, we're gonna come back on before the fight. Y'all come on, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna go live and see you know what I'm saying, when Jermell Charlo watch Boots and all that stuff. So y'all come on back through. And we'll crank it back up. But right now I gotta go get this load.
Full counter, what's up, bro?
I appreciate everybody coming through. Make sure you smash the like button. PhD Big Dog in the house. Jay Cooley, thank you for coming by. You know what I'm
I
saying?
came in late, didn't I?
Oh yeah, that's all right. We're gonna crank it back up when the fights come
All right.
on. You know what I'm saying? Y'all
Hey,
shoot them through.
hey, I need to holler at you real quick, bro. Like, I gotta send you my number real quick.
Who you talking to me?
Chat?
Full counter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to send you my number. I need to holler at you real quick, bro.
Okay. You know, you do it on my private chat. All right,
All
y'all.
right, fellas, y'all be easy.
Got here.
All
Yeah, I
right.
How
gotta
do I do that?
I mean, you can send it. You can send it through my private chat.
Hold on, let me see. What I do? Click on you?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I got a private chat here. Yeah, I see. Let me see. Comment.
Hey, hit me up real quick.
Let me see it. I don't see it on my private chat yet. You know how to do it?
Yeah, I'm typing it in now.
Okay.
You see it?
It ain't reach me. Yeah, it is. I got you.
All
right.
right.
All right, then. Let me shut this down. I go grab this load and head towards Dallas.
All right. Yeah, I got something
All right,
to holler at you real quick.
All right, bye-bye. Let's see. Three, 6.